Welcome back. March Madness is nearly here, and while your friends and family are busy filling out their brackets, you can use the time to score big with your finances. Mike Kojonen, owner of Principal Preservation Services, is back with us tonight, and he has the final 4 money lessons that March Madness can teach us. Welcome, Mike.
Thanks for having me, Jeff.
So why in particular is March Madness, this time of year, a good time to look at our financial picture?
Well, like 2/3 of Americans, they set financial resolutions here a few months ago, and majority of them already gave up on them a few weeks ago. So now's a good time to reset, refocus on your financial goals to get that in place. So, you know, March is a good time. Let's have success in your finances starting this month again.
And not just for maybe winning your office pool,
Yeah.
but what can we learn from March Madness specifically that will help us with our money?
Yeah, relating to March Madness, like tuning in. Right now there's millions of people are watching millions of hours of the March Madness NCAA tournament. But the problem is you're just not tuned in with your finances. You know, your retirement plan just doesn't just show up. Your retirement doesn't happen. Well, it will happen, but it might not happen the way you want it to happen. So actually take some time aside from all the extra hours that you're watching to focus a little bit on your finances and retirement plan.
And specifically, we want to make sure that we're not just focusing, but maybe setting goals for the future.
Yeah, definitely set your goals. As you're building up that bracket and you actually have your dream team that you think is going to take you to the office pool winning of when you're 50, $100 or whatever that might be, do the same. Build a financial plan, retirement plan for yourself. Put those things in front of you. Like I said, it doesn't happen by itself. So you might have to work with a financial advisor professional to do that, but you have to be very detailed. When do you want to retire? What does retirement look like? Will your house be paid off? What do you need saved for retirement? And plan for expenses. Very detailed planning you need to have, so get going with that as well.
When I'm building my bracket, I feel like I spend maybe more time than I should researching the little teams, wondering who the sleepers are. How does that relate in a way to making sure we're better with our finances?
Yeah, I see a lot more people are spending more time building their bracket than they've ever spent building their budget. And so let's put that in relation. So I have a budget worksheet on my website at principalpreservationservices.com, but that's the basis of your financial success is a budget. So as you're building that bracket, you're going to see a lot of these you know, teams that you don't believe are going to get there and get to your victory. But you have to, when you do your budget, you're going to find out, you know, these are some expenses that really doesn't fit your plan. You're going to find out this doesn't belong anymore, this doesn't belong anymore. So spend some time building that out, and you can actually see the details. And it's not just once a year, once every 2 years. You should be looking at that, you know, every 3 to 6 months.
And when it comes to bracket busters, when we're watching the games, it's kind of fun to see everyone have to tear up their brackets because something big change happens. But how does that relate to our finances? Yeah,
we see a 15 or 16 seed knockout or 1 or 2 every year. And, you know, those are unexpected occurrences, but we see that happen in life. Unexpected expenses come our way, whether a furnace breaks down or a car breaks down, unexpected medical expense, whatever that might be. Most people are not prepared. Over half Americans don't have anything saved aside for any emergency. So we should have 3 to 6 months of your expenses set aside for that. So it doesn't, you don't have to take it on, put on a credit card or one of those high interest payday loans or whatever those type of loans that just creates a spiraling negative effect and just puts you in a bad financial situation. So when you do that budget, previous step, you should be putting money aside so you can have that money set aside for those emergencies.
I feel like those emergencies are so inevitable, it's almost as though we should expect the unexpected.
You should. You should plan for that. We plan for the worst, hope for the best, I always say. That's what the planning you should be doing.
Okay, Mike, thanks as always. You'll find more money advice from Mike on WCCO.com.